Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN, caramba. And today we've got Man United news, Branthwaite and more. Delict, other bids coming in. It's looking like a Man United day. But we've got a special guest first and foremost. Kaz from Never a Foul. Oh my days! What are you saying, Kaz? You good? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Recovering, innit? Like just recovering from Saturday. Sorry, so I forgot the days. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday today. There you go. Monday. There you go, man. Yeah, man. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's all good, man. You lot want to be up there and up all night settings? I was in bed. Apparently, I was conked out on a chair in the garden for like 2 hours. Apparently, so I just want to know who put me in bed.
I have no idea.
Because I don't remember putting myself there.
I have no idea. I can't even. It did feel like for some of it, like I didn't see you. Like the start, I saw you. The England game, I saw you. After that, I didn't really see you.
Bro, you know, after just I don't know in it. Yeah, I was just out there at the back, and I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was gone. Apparently, that's what Patrick told me. He's like, bro, I was out like this on a chair, out cold. Like I was thinking, who? Why no one's come save me?
Bring up to the chat, man. Hey, Never a Foul. The link to their channel is in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the Mandem. Make sure you do all of that. Listen, we got the Man United specialist, Man United fan himself. What's going on, man? It's looking crazy right now.
All I know, yeah, my club right now on paper, anyways, is cooking. All I know, Ineos, I don't know how, but they've hit some seasoning. You know, they discovered some seasoning. Do you know what I'm saying? They found the MSG right now. That's all I can say. But some people don't like some of these signings, if that's going to be the case. But I like a lot of these targets because you know what's mad, yeah? Like the Chilwell stuff came out as interesting, and before you know it, apparently you've opened talks with Gutierrez from Girona, left back, complete player, and now Kadioglu. And I'm thinking, these men are putting out PR status after PR status. I don't mind. Keep me happy. But I need to see some signatures though. But it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. If you told me there's gonna be a window where Man United get Delict for like 37 million, Agate for like 40 million, should I say? Xerxes, I'm not gonna gas him up to you because I don't know him. He's just potential at this point. 34 million, all this stuff. I'd be like, no, we're not. I'm like, who you lying to, man? But this whole brand, this whole Branthwaite thing, give it up. Just give it up. We don't need it, man. He's basically the younger version. He's like the left-footed version of Ryan Shawcross, who also come from academy from back in the day. Just a good player, but not for that amount. 70. They want 70 million. Yeah, good luck in a bit.
I'm seeing apparently United. This is on one football app. Man United just made a £50 million bid to sign Star, who's accepted 150 a week deal, which is obviously.
Branthwaite,
yeah, 150k and 150,000 a week, yeah, 50 mil apparently. I don't know. That's what it's saying.
Yeah, reject that. They apparently got rejected straight away, bro. Everton you know what it is, yeah? They're in legal battles. I'm gonna get a little bit boring for some of you guys that don't know in it. Everton for their 22-23 season, they're in the legal battle with Premier League because Premier League accusing them of cooking the books or whatever it was, PSR stuff. And if that goes down the pan and they get proven that they're guilty, then they've got to make up some money. So I think Man United shouldn't bid more than this because if they're staying firm on their 60, 65, 70 million valuation, let me ask you, Northside, from what you've seen on him, when he played against Arsenal or when have you seen him? Is he really worth 70 million? Or does this tell you Maguire all over again?
Yeah, for me, nah.
It's Maguire.
Like the centre-back I wanted for Arsenal anyway, personally, was the Crystal Palace centre-back. Anderson,
yeah, Joachim Anderson, yeah.
I would prefer him. Do you know what I mean? I think he's more experienced and I think he's ready for the step up. I think this guy is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but the only issue is he don't have a left foot. Like, no, I'm not saying he can't play with it. It's just that obviously with the whole Ten Hag and how he wants to play, it's a bit like Arteta is obsessed. He wants a left-footed defender. You know, other than Lisandro Martinez, I got a feeling Shaw's going to get moved there. Because why would you keep a left back? Malacia's staying, Shaw's staying. So why would you want a left back? Well, you want 3 left backs for what? You're bloating a squad for no reason. That's just dumb. So I don't understand. Like, for me personally, I think whatever reasons we should be targeting a right-footed centre-back other than Delict. Because it's not good. Like, we got no pace at the back. Let me know where the pace is. Because they ain't the low. You know, We got IC1 genetics at the back currently. We need something different. Give me Tap Sober. Actually, give me one of those guys over in Sporting.
Personally, I don't know. I don't know. If you might want to get back to the top, for me, I think this guy's overpriced. Do you know what I mean? And you lot already had a problem before putting players on high wages. You guys got to be very, very careful. Arsenal, what's happened with Arsenal? How long we had to keep Rob Holding? You lot had it with Phil Jones. So you guys got to be, yeah, bro. Like that guy, like, bro, he was a Mancunian leech for like 10 years. That guy leached every last penny, bro. That's why you lot can't fix the stadium, because he took every penny out the bank account.
No. The wage thing's actually all right, though, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like Sancho's going in it, whether it's gonna be a loan or whatever, that will be cut some way, form or another. Like if Maguire's rumored to leave, that's cool. Whatever. You got to think of who just left Varane. His wages, boom. Casemiro's wages gone, boom. Other than that, Marcus Rashford's wages. He's a homegrown player, so it doesn't matter. That's why when people say, "I look at Saka's wage," who gives a shit? He's a homegrown player. You mean if he gets you enough GA, who cares? Like. And performance-wise, let's see. But other than that, I don't think the wage bill on Man United's part is anything of a worry. Because when I deep it, like some players that we have brought in recently, they're not on big boy wages, anyways, from like last year. Regardless, like Ericsson, that's another one who just left. That's 200 grand a week gone in the bin. Boom. Do you know what I'm saying? So on that notice, I don't think wages are a big part. The thing is, in my opinion, of course, you need people that need to earn their bonuses and earn their keep, because we've got too many players in this damn team who've been stealing a living and not putting in performances and putting managers under the bus continuously year after year. Victor Lindelof being one of them. I don't care. Anyone that's had that been in a regime from time ago, Mourinho era and all that, you got to look at yourself. I just don't believe in it. Like personally, innit, they just got a boot. I don't even care what they're getting paid too much, too tough, innit. Just make sure that they're getting the right wage at the right time, and they're gonna get their own. They keep like see Man City. See man, the thing is, people don't like to add context when they want to add stuff like this. Your player, they will say Kai Havertz cost 65 million, but they didn't realize 5 million in bonuses. But when you tell another club that no, you got this player for, let's say Mudryk for about 89 million, that no, we paid 67 million up front. I'm like, oh, you want to do context now? But when it comes to my club, you don't want to do that. So same thing when it comes to wages. Man City's wages are skyrocket, but bro, if you go look at their base wage compared to everything else, all the rest is in bonuses, and he earned that. If don't get me wrong, look, are any of us gonna sit here, and tell us when Haaland's wage packet is what 500 bags or whatever the hell it is? If you're winning all those trophies, who's gonna care what your wage is on? We're built in an era of trophies. I can be a bit more lenient than the next man, innit? But if you're not winning me trophies, why should I want you even in here? I'll give someone the benefit of the doubt and give them a shot, considering this is the whole Ineos stuff. But a lot of these players are bums, bro. They're bummy. People are trying to give me lectures like Kunle why Scott McTominay should be at Manchester United next season. A midfielder. He's meant to be a midfielder, but I can't dominate a game. But people want to tell me Bruno Fernandes is the truth. But can't dominate a game.
Don't mention that guy here, man. I swear that bum, yeah, part of the reason why Portugal's out of the Euros. You know what I mean?
Let's be real. There's one name in there, yeah, and one of the goats. Let's be real. We should never have been in that starting lineup in the first place. There's no focal point with my man. He ruined it.
Both of them, they're twins, man. They're the island boys. Constantly chatting rubbish, bro. Both of them. You know what I mean? The Portuguese island boys. That's the problem with them. Both of them, bro. You know what I mean? One needs to change his pad, and the next one needs to change his pad. You know what I mean? Tampon settings, bro. That's what we're sponsored by for Portugal.
Is that what you call them? The island boys?
I don't know. Every day it changes, innit? Depends how I feel. When I'm really angry, it depends, innit?
No, but the tax in there is definitely Roberto Martinez. I don't know what FA kind of regime or Portuguese FA you've got over in there, yeah. But whoever decided that Roberto Martinez is the guy to take Portugal forward, yeah. I know this is a bit off key from the transfer talk, yeah. Someone needs to get sacked. Someone needs to get sacked. This is a golden generation. This is a golden generation for Portugal. In a long time, you've got ballers in pretty much every position, and you got old man Pepe playing his heart out in his last legs, and you give him Roberto Martinez. It's the same thing with Southgate. It's the same thing. That is like you gave Belgium the golden period of Roberto Martinez, didn't do shit with it, and you want to go give Portuguese one? I don't know, man. Someone needs to get sacked. But same way in it. It's all the same everywhere. It's politics, man. But man said island boys.
They're scared of Ronaldo, bro. They're scared of Ronaldo. This is the problem, yeah. Portugal's never had a start. Like, even when you talk about Eusebio was like below someone like Pele and Maradona. Do you get me? So to have the guy that is like really like talked about as the greatest, do you know what I mean? I feel like these men, they can't hack him. This is why I wanted Mourinho, because Mourinho would sit his ass down. Mourinho's the only one
Mourinho wouldn't choose him.
crazy to.
Yeah, Mourinho they fell out time ago. But the thing is he wouldn't chat nothing to. Yeah, he wouldn't chat. He wouldn't even pick him.
This is what I'm saying. This is the only. It's kind of like what you lot had with Fergie back in the day. Yeah, there was no superstar that could talk crazy to Fergie because Fergie's Fergie. Do you get it? So everyone has to sit down because he has that aura. He's done it. He's been there, done that. You can't have a megastar and have an absolute trainee that's literally fresh out of college. You know what I'm saying? Has never done a work experience and what he's trained to do. That's basically man like Arteta and man like flipping Martinez, bro. You know what I mean? You know when you're qualified and you think you know, but you've never actually worked in the field? That's them, man, bro. They got their badges, but you've actually never had a work experience, bro.
You know, it reminds me of, it's like the Cowboys settings back at work. You know what I'm talking about when you're on site, innit? And you see my man come in, that you bro barely talks much English and all that kind of stuff. No offense, They come in, it's a Cowboy job, and they go on boot and they got the same wages. You actually know, tell like agencies put them on more. And you're like, you look out there. When I used to electrician, I'm like, what? What? And you have to go fix that shit. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. They come and pretend what they know what they're doing. Cowboys saying, you know what? I have to respect the hustle. I have to respect the hustle. That's these, man. This is Southgate. You actually got no credentials to actually be managing England other than being in an under 21 setup and all that kind of crap. Got nothing. It's the same thing. Anyways, it's just I can't stand it. But go on, man.
What deals are you happy? Because obviously Ugarte is another one that you guys are looking to. Have you put a bid in?
Apparently, we put in a 38 million bid plus bonuses. And the thing is, PSG want their money back because they paid 51 million for him. But Man United valued him around 35 million. But the thing is, what Man United have been kind of doing is lowballing offers to make sure they can get the middle mark rather than getting overpayment. If you're telling me you can go get Ugarte for 43 million, let's say roughly about that, I'm gonna guess it's around that mark. And they say yes, I think you've got a good player on your hand. I'm not gonna say he's a worldie. I don't think he's the best player in the world, but what I know is that he suits the Ten Hag system. The thing is, I was Ten Hag out. I'm not going to sit here and act like I was this inner, like tie in it at the back of the van settings. But I'll say, under a new regime and all that kind of stuff, under new structure and everything, you've got no choice but to prove me wrong. So I said, whatever Ineos do, I will back it. So if they want Ten Hag, I'll back it. But for 10 games. I need to see something. And Ugarte's a destroyer, right? He breaks up play. He's kind of tidy. He's all right. He's all right. Next to Kobe Manu, it should work. It should work. And then you got the issue in Bruno Fernandes in the 10. That's the issue for me. But we'll see how it goes anyways. And I think that's a good signing because I'm telling you now, I loved what I saw at Sporting Lisbon. I
think he's a decent player, man. I think that's decent business. But listen, you lot just gotta listen. There's some players where you just put the money down. There's no point haggling. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just put the money down, bro. If you really need him, just put the money down. 50 mil. It's not that crazy in this market. What, a couple of seasons ago, Arsenal paid Ben White 50 mil. It's not crazy.
But Ben White worked out in the end, didn't it? He's a solid 7-8 kind of player. Like he worked out. But the difference is he had Premier League experience and all that, or actually at least English league experience. I know he played for Leeds as well. He played under Bielsa, so he had some good tactical aspects to his game that he could reform in it. I think he played the libero kind of. That's the whole kind of role he was kind of doing back then. And then he went, obviously, he's a Brighton player. Like, obviously, Ben White back then, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I was cussing you, man. 50 million for Ben White. Just to play him at right back. Crazy. But in hindsight, you got Saliba. It worked out, innit? But for me, 50 million, I don't think you should go down there and slap. You know what Man United don't have, right? Is respect. We don't deserve respect. So now you got to go earn your respect again. There's no point bringing in Dan Ashworth for 10 whatever million you paid in compensation to not get the best deals possible. Because right now, we're in the mud when it comes to finances. The fact is that I have to dive into football finances of different clubs to find out what cash flow they've got and all this kind of stuff. This is what football has led us to do now. Usually before, yeah, you got bread.
What did I tell? What did I say? What did I say about these filhos da puta lying, bro?
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. We've got money. So no one, please, no FFP talk.
No, you ain't got no FFP. The thing is, again, I'm going to get boring for some of the chat. And I'm sorry if this annoys you, innit? But this is sometimes if I'm going to educate something, let me try and say something towards you guys. There's a new financial quarter. That means you can go spend a bag of bread if you wanted to. Because the whole deficits, you can make a loss of whatever per season, like 60 million per season, whatever it is. It's a new rollover now. And also, you just got new sponsorships and stuff like that. You got Champions League money, and obviously you finished second in the league. You like eating good. I'm not gonna lie. You're fine.
And this is why, I'm on my club, and we'll go back because this is about Man United. But this is why I'm on my club, because Has the regime actually changed? Because under Wenger, we had the excuse about state paying off the stadium. When really and truly, when we was getting Champions League qualification, that was paying off the mortgage for the stadium. Then it was the excuse about Chelsea got too much money when they spend 50 mil to get players like Torres and all that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just spending money like crazy. Then it was the excuse Man City got money. They got Robinho. Oh, they got oil money. We can't compete. Then it was, but Pep's here. Bro, there's always an excuse for this football club, bro, not to do what needs to be done. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not hearing it, bro, because these man, were telling us, oh, yeah, we had a stadium. Okay, we haven't had a stadium to pay off for time, bro. The Kroenkes paid it off. I think it was like 200 odd mil left to pay. They paid it off. We're not paying off the stadium. And now we got Champions League football. Has this club actually changed? Because they're going to show me, if they don't sack this guy, if he doesn't win me a major honor next season, it shows me if Wenger could continue to get top 4, he would have never got sacked. So that shows me it's not about winning. All it's about is being able to sustain Champions League football so we can squeeze every last penny from sponsors and do the bare minimum.
I think you're going through a little bit of a different change at the same time. I think with Arsenal as well, you have a hard time selling players for good prices. And this is where, Edu and these men need to start earning their keep. Like, I'm not being funny. You're not getting, no one's buying Nketiah for 50 million in this market. I promise you. No one's buying that. Ramsdale, no one's buying Ramsdale for 40 million in this market. I promise you. But the thing is, if you sold my man and got some money back, whether it's 30 million a piece and that, you're still getting some good money back at least and recuperating that. And the thing is, you already got big budget to go. I think with the difficult thing with Arsenal right now, don't get me wrong, you're getting cauliflower in, innit? But and now you're looking at Eze, but that's interest, innit? Interest FC, don't get me wrong, we make content over that. So I'm not going to start cussing it all the time, innit? Because that's what makes us get our own bread. But on that note, it's just like, we just on your side of things, who's this big boy player, like star kind of name that's going to fill that 8 role or maybe 6 role? Because I don't know which one it is. Because last time I checked, Declan Rice was better than 8. So, but I ain't seen you linked with no 6s. So next season, are you looking at Declan Rice as a 6 and then bringing the bad boy 8? I don't know. So this Arsenal whole thing is kind of confusing at this moment of time. Right now, I think you need to focus more on sales, if anything, because you still got Zinchenko, there's Kivior there. They need to boot. You got Timber coming back. That's a fresh signing in itself. Really and truly, Arsenal have no excuses from this summer, in my opinion, to not go and get a couple trophies, domestic ones or whatever it may be. I think Champions League's a stretch. But would you say is Arsenal one of the better teams in the Champions League this year? Yeah, they are. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a frustrating point at your side. And the thing is, Arsenal's just on that thin line. And I think the fan base slyly is on that thin line now saying you must win next year. Like there must be something. There's no way you can allow Pep to go and do a 5p. To the point where I have to twerk for Arsenal, shows how shit my club is and how low I'm desperate for them not to do up a 5p because I won't see that in my lifetime.
No, but I mean, you bring out some good points here. You're saying about Man United ain't respected in the transfer window. Neither's Arsenal, bro. Do you remember when Buendia went over to Aston Villa? Was it Aston Villa? Buendia?
Yeah, a while ago, yeah. He rejected.
Yeah? Man laughed at us, bro. Man laughed at us in his bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but in hindsight,
we're going to Aston Villa and you're laughing at us here because we're not respected, bro. Bro, Liverpool didn't even use Solanke, bro, and managed to sell him for 20 mil. We can't even sell Nketiah for 20 mil. We can't sell Cedric for 20 mil. Players that we bought in that have only been here about 2 years, players like Fabi Vieira, Lokonga, Tavares, we're still struggling to get them man off the books. We can't sell flipping Reece Nelson. We can't sell no one, bro. We've been not respected, bro.
No, I hear that. But right now, the difference is that you've got attraction on your side big time. And that's what you got to use to your advantage. And obviously, you got heritage behind you, innit? And Arsenal still hold weight in the market.
No, you've got heritage. Because even in your demise, you're still able to pick up a Europa League. Even in Chelsea's demise, they still were able to pick up a Europa League. Do you get what I'm saying? In our demise, what are we doing? We used to dominate FA Cup. We don't even do that, bro. So what's our heritage? You said we're one of the favorites in the Champions League. Bro, we can't even win the Europa League. Do you know what I'm saying? So what heritage do we have? Do you get me? We don't have the heritage of European giants.
Not of Europe, maybe
not.
Not.
Of winning things. Do you know what I'm saying? And we don't even dominate the cup. We used to dominate under Wenger, getting top 4, winning the FA Cup, and we still had enough of that and said, yo, that's not good enough. We don't even do that anymore. But
you're in a strong position in any sort of negotiation. I feel personally, from what I read up all the time, and even getting cauliflower over the line, past Chelsea. Chelsea are transfer kings in this shit, and I don't understand how they sell the way they sell, but they do. They do. The fact is, they're getting W's here and there. Let's see how Chelsea goes. But with you, man, I'm not going to lie and sit here. There's some positives there, at least for the minor part, is that I know if Arsenal come into the equation for any player that Man United want, that player is more than likely going to choose Arsenal over Man United these days because Man United is a shit show, bro. We've got a flipping attraction of a waterfall. Do you want to come see it? Go buy a ticket for £50, and guess what? You get to see Trafford Falls just for you. You know what I'm saying? That's all we. The thing is, we're in the mess, and that's the levels these days. I hate having to actually admit this, but you can actually go out and get any player you want in the world right now. Any player, I think. I'm not joking. Other than a couple Real Madrid, players, obviously, and obviously Man City. Don't get wrong. You can go and shop in your market wherever you want in the world. No, I'm not joking.
You're bugging.
Arsenal's a
You're bugging, bro.
We can't, bro. Squads.
Let me tell you why that's not true, bro. We went for flipping Mudryk, yeah. We were talking to the guy, yeah. Chelsea were in a rebuild. They managed to get the player over us. We can't just go get whoever we want. We wanted to get Rafinha. We couldn't get whoever they want, and they were £1 billion in debt. We wanted to go get Isak. Man went over to Newcastle. This is all in recent times, bro. Like at least under Wenger, yeah. Because of what he did with French players, he still had that aura that it's Wenger. Look at what he done. Look at he bought through Anelka, Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira. Yeah, I mean, Overmars, Pires, all these players. He still had an aura, and this is him on the decline. Ain't nobody trying to play for Arteta, bro. Let's keep it real. And Arsenal Football Club has been a stepping stone for 20 years. Am I lying?
I mean, Van Persie, I'm not saying thank you for the title, but yeah, 20 million.
That's it. And now you're a stepping stone club. Welcome to the party. Do you know what I'm saying? No, it's the truth. We're a stepping stone club because at the end of the day, yeah, why did Nasri leave? Why did Alex Song leave? Why did all these players, Adebayor leave? All these players want to win stuff. Why did Van Persie leave? Because we were a stepping stone club. That's the reality of it, bro. No one's looking at Arsenal for the last 20 years saying, you know what, that's the club where I go to win trophies. The reason we got Sol Campbell is because he knew at the time we were serious. So he's like, yo, either Man United or Arsenal, I'm definitely going to be winning a major honor because these men are winning stuff. Who's looking at Arsenal saying they're winning stuff? But Declan Rice is coming to Arsenal because all due respect to West Ham, yeah, it's the stepping stone to go into a bigger club with more traction, with more money and X, Y, and Z. To promote himself to go, if he's good enough, to go to a proper elite club. This club is not Final Destination, bro. It's not the video game Final Destination, bro. Yeah, this is not, bro. This is a bus stop club. This is a bus stop club, bro, waiting for the next bus. That's what it's been like. Bus stop club. And the thing is, and like you, when you talk about Man United, yeah, of course you want to come in here and chat smack to me about Arsenal and me vice versa.
I can't.
Give us that chest. You can't do that.
I mean, I'll talk shit on Liverpool. I'll tell you that for free. But Arsenal right now, I can't.
Nah, but even then we can't chat to them, bro. Like,
why not? Why not? Tell me why. You know what? Give me your reason. I'll tell you my reasons. I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you my reasons why we can't be talking to Liverpool right now because at the end of the day, they had a process that took less time. Their club is run exactly like mine, self-sustaining, and they won 2 major honors. This club has gone through in the last 3 years 3 or 4 processes, and there's been no major honors, bro. No major honors. This process has already spent more money than Liverpool. So I can't have chest and chat to Liverpool because when they had a manager that was doing the process, their manager actually won major honors. My club ain't. So I can't even chat to them.
But the thing is, I don't mind chatting to them because you know why I don't? Because at the end of the day, under their pretty era, their best era in the Premier League, they only picked up 2 major honors. And don't get me wrong, I'm 1 major honor from near enough equaling that. And I've still got one more domestic cup than them.
Yeah, but that's you, man.
Oh yeah, let's get one thing straight. There's Man United and Liverpool, then there's Arsenal and Chelsea. You know what I mean? Like obviously, but due respect. But I'm saying,
I told you why we.
But the thing is, but but I'm talking on the legacy, Shine. If you want to shine some legacy on that, but I'm not gonna lie. Liverpool, you fans that support Liverpool in there, yeah. You need to understand. Stop bigging yourselves up like you were good. You're good 3 years ago. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Get over it. But you'll pick up a little domestic cup. You've never been a league team. Don't ever twerk when you got 1 league in 30 years. I'm not trying to hear it. Sorry, Monts, but the truth hurts. But I'm just saying this. These men can't chat to me no more.
No, because at the end of the day,
the last 4 years, ask me in the last 5 years how many times they finished with Man United.
You were on top, you man didn't care about history. That's where Man United fans can't come at me. When you were on top, you talk to us now. When Arsenal fans used to say, yeah, but we went a bit, you said, no. What are you winning now? Man United fans were always like that. So now that you're in the decline, chat about what you're doing now. Because that's what you man used to say.
But we can talk about now. But like I said, if you want to do position, we can do position.
You man didn't care about past when you were winning.
No, the thing is, this is what I'm saying. We're history FCs right now. The thing is, their pre-era our shit era is not far behind their glory era. Not offense, Liverpool fans, yeah. But boy, you've had it rough, innit? In my opinion. And a couple little cups here and there don't glorify that, man. I don't give a shit what no one tells me about Liverpool. But the thing is, we'll see how they go, innit? They're kind of moving in silence right now. I'm still eager to see who they're targeting. I see Nori one link and all that. You know, Edwards and this with Richard Hughes. I will see what's going on with Liverpool, anyways. People expect Liverpool to go backwards right now, but I don't expect them to go forwards either at this moment of time. They're kind of going. Their rebuild kind of feels like they're going through another little
see
rebuild.
what happens. I don't know if the
I don't know.
going to buy into it. And if they don't buy into it, it's a long day, bro. If the senior players don't buy into it, the youngsters will be like, well, if they're not on it, why am I on it? And then you lose the dressing room and then it all collapses. Plus, they need to sign the right players as well. And the players they've been linked to, I'm not the most excited for it. Do you get me? There's too many things that needs to go right with Liverpool. The manager to actually get the most out of the team. They need the older players to actually stay because they ain't going to replace their quality. They ain't got the piece to replace their quality. They still need to add quality and the right quality on top of that. And then we need to see if the style of play that this manager implements works.
Oh, you ain't said the other one. You know, the succession plan for Van Dijk and Salah.
That's why for me, I can't lie. Liverpool fans in the chat, listen, love, yeah, listen, love to everyone. But at the end of the day, bro, you lot are in a long road, bro. I don't really rate this Slot guy either. So
I don't know. It's just the managers that are out there. The thing is, I kind of like the thing is, I think Slot, if you saw what kind of caliber of final he had even in Europa League, he done really well with them. And I feel like that kind of suits Liverpool the way they are. You know, we got a league, don't get me wrong, with Feyenoord and that. But I think Slot's a good manager, man. From what I can see anyways, obviously Dutch heritage, you know, we got another board manager in the league. We've got Molester now, we've got Slot, you know, we've got 10 nonce, and then we obviously got Pep Fraudiola, like, because we're winning everything. So we got the full board musketeers. I say this year, Pep he holds the Infinity Stones. I called it Lord of the Baldies, isn't it? Yeah, got the one ring. The one ring, Sauron, is Pep. We got given Dwarven rings, the ones that don't matter, the ones where you get cursed. You think you're getting glory for a little sec, but you don't. Ten Hag, Molester, and Slut. We got the budget rings. We're all falling under the Man City fucking helm, and you know that pisses me off. Anyways, back to the transfer talk, man.
What transfers are you actually happy with?
You know what the maddest thing is? People don't rate the Ligt, you know, and I don't understand it. I don't think he's an elite defender. I'm not going to put him on a pedestal with Saliba and a couple of them, man, like Rudiger's and that. I don't believe it. But I think he's a very good defender still. We got 60,000 Bayern fans petitioning for him to stay. The same thing that Juventus fans did as well. You know what I mean? They want him to stay. But the thing is, Bayern need to clear out as much wages as they can. They're going through a whole new rebuild of a setup and stuff like that. And for the price they're asking for is a no-brainer. You told me where you're going to get a caliber of player like that. People are telling me Chalobah is better than De Ligt. I like Chalobah, by the way. Do you know what I mean? I like the profiles. The only thing, for me personally, I don't know about you United fans, I'm very optimistic and I'm willing to give it a chance. I want to see some football. I'm tired of this transition type football and ball in it. I want to see Onana play to his strengths. I want to see Martinez flourish. I want to see fullbacks that can actually control a damn ball for once. But for me, a lot of these players that he's still linked with is someone that Ten Hag's also had the history with, which kind of annoys me. I know Ugarte doesn't, but De Ligt does. Xerxes, Dutch. And this is the whole PTSDs that we're going with. Like, that's gonna be Rasmus part 2. That's gonna be Rasmus part 2. Nah, he's a footballer though. He's a good for 34 million. Look, I'm not gonna gas up a Xerxes in it. All I said, his name is Bad Boy in it. Gives me the vibes from 300 in it. He's that Persian god person, blood. Xerxes with an X on his name. He's got the best name in football. But I want to know how good he is to be in the Prem. As a profile, I'm going to talk about profiles, not names, because clearly these days you can't go for names as much because it doesn't succeed. It's all about the profile, if they fit the system, whatever it is. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Martial in it. The way he holds up, drops deep, links up play, runs in behind. But does he have that clinical edge? I don't know. Is he going to adapt to the Prem? I don't know. What's his injury record like? Again, I don't know. I think he's going to come in and bench Rasmus, but the thing is they can play together, but they're not the same profile player. And he's got a tidy little through ball. That's all I've seen of him. I'm not going to get gassed about it. But like I said, Man United's season this year, if you're going to go get me De Ligt, Ugarte, another centre-back, that Gutierrez guy or that Kajoglu or whoever it is, you're gonna go give me 5-6 players that I personally think, you know what, I like them players. They actually good. I need to be seeing top 4 and a Europa League, you know. And I need another cup. I need a cup and at least that to build a stepping stone on. You talk about stepping stone, that's a stepping stone. That for me. I need to see an identity. That's for me. That's my objective for Ten Hag. Can he bring me that next year? That's another question.
I don't know, man. These stepping stone players, bro, eventually become dead wood. Just go get the player that's good enough, man. I'm not really on with these bargain bucket players, man.
Bro, do you know
this ain't Sam's 2 for 2 chicken. You know what I'm saying? This ain't meal deals. This ain't Tesco meal deals. Nah, real talk. We got a bunch of meal deals on the flipping bench. You know, in the reduced hour. Our bench right now, Arsenal, looking at the reduced hour and Tesco's. It was $4.99, but now it's 56p. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Portuguese eyelash
players on the bench, bro.
Huh? Portuguese eyelash.
bro, it's not even Portuguese. We got one that's Portuguese that likes to.
Fabio Vieira, the Portuguese eyelash. The Portuguese eyelash. I'm not like Mons would say, yeah. Fabio Vieira is a Portuguese eyelash. Yeah, you literally all you got to do is blow, and it will fall over. It's got no balance. The guy's meant to be decent.
Nah, these bargain bucket, these car boot sell players, bro, not for me, yeah. Because the thing is, yeah, you're man are saying, yeah, Xerxes £34 million bargain. Bargain for what? You're paying £34 million for a player that scores as much as somebody like Eddie Nketiah
or Jesus,
bro. Technically, he's not on the level of Jesus, bro.
No.
Then I don't want Jesus here because he's not a gunman. Because ultimately, yeah. Guys do that at Arsenal, yeah. A lot of this fan base do it at Arsenal. Oh, but look what he does off the ball, yeah. Eventually, when you need to get over the line, you start realizing, bun all of that, can you score goals? Because why are we in for a striker? Not because of a lack of options, for a lack of quality in the actual goal scorer, bro. Because it always comes down to goal scoring.
I always said that I wanted Ivan Toney, but clearly no big clubs want Ivan Toney no more for some reason.
Why would you be happy with him then?
You know what it is. It's not that I'm look. I'm starving. Yeah. I just want to see I can get trophies. It's clear as day you can play shit like United and go grab a little something, yeah. But I'm starving, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's like that, you know, San Andreas. Hey, CJ. You know what I'm saying? I need to see something that's gonna compete in the future, innit? Right now, Man United's position is a totally different position to where Arsenal. You're ready to compete on different, you know, on all formats, you could say, all 4 competitions. Man United not there. Our rebuild goes through another rebuild, and you got to find an identity. The thing is, now you got all the structure in place. Now you need to see something. That's where I'm at. The thing is, I don't think a lot of these players are going to succeed. I don't think Agate can become a top-notch player. I reckon he will end up getting replaced in the next 2-3 years by someone that's just bigger and better, right? But that's the step. That's the graduation that we have to put ourselves through. We're not seeing no leagues yet. Maybe you might find 1 year in the next couple of years, potentially, that there might be a contention for it and something along those lines. But that's where Man United's at, bro. It's been 10, 12 years. You can't ask for it all right now because Man United, look, again, I can be the boring finance guy and start talking to you about how much Man United's debts are and credit facilities, how much we got left of that. And you wonder why we can't go and sign 150 million stars and all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? We tried all this. We tried the 80 million signings. We tried to get all these 33-year-olds and slap them on 300 grand a week Cavani's and people gassing up because he wants to do rodeo runs down to the left wing and win the ball back and go score a pointless goal that led to no trophies.
No, but I'm not. I say it for my club as well. No one's saying that every sign needs to be 60, 80 mil, bro. We've seen how much did Caicedo go for before he went Chelsea? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how much did Mahrez? 500,000. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've seen, players. The problem is the profile. This is the problem with your club. It's not money, bro. It is the profile.
Exactly.
It's the profile. And the thing is, no one cares about the fee of the player if he's a baller, bro. Like we didn't pay over the odds for Trossard, but he came in. And now my guy's in the starting 11, bro, because he's performing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for Arsenal to go and buy every player 40, you know what I mean, 80, 90 mil. The problem is the profile. You're telling me about Xerxes, he's a good, tidy little footballer. At the end of the day, bro, does he do his job and does he score goals, bro?
Again, see, this is
just because he's better than Rasmus, that doesn't mean that's the bar.
See, I don't think Rasmus is shit. I just don't think we play to his strengths.
Trash.
No. Hear me out, yeah. You know what it is, yeah. Look, I know Rance ain't his biggest fan. You know, we call my man flipping. I'm not even gonna say it, man. It's just deep in it because it's my own player. The thing is, I'm not even gonna say it, man. It's bad, isn't it?
Joe Hart.
Oh my God. See, the thing is, I can start coming in there and trying to throw shade, but I think Rasmus has a good number 9 attributes, but we just don't play with them sort of players right now for him to succeed, let alone get chances. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. The way we tried to deploy, Ten Hag has tried to deploy him is not the way he needs to play. It's not his profile. The thing is, you talk about profile. That's the wrong profile for the type of football that, you know, Ten Hag tried to play. He's too busy wrestling, man, rather than getting into the box more time. Do you get what I mean? That's not his game. So at the end of the day, that's why you got to find different profiles. You can't go for the names. Because Man United lack, you know what the maddest thing is? Man United lack athletes and we lack technical players. So, and that's a recipe for disaster, bro. That's why we get ran over by midfields like Brighton, Brentford, and that. A little bit of PNP destroys us in our midfield. Nothing going on. But people want to gas it up like, oh, Bruno Fernandes has got the most. We get told Bruno Fernandes, I can't stop calling that Fernandes, creates the most chances in the Premier League, above Kevin De Bruyne. But then I look at the game and I say, where are these chances sometimes? It don't add up. And the thing is, I'm not even going to come in here and slew Bruno Fernandes because I don't believe we even played to his strengths. My man's trying to do up bozo moments down in the 8 and picking up the ball because no one's got minerals. At least he's trying. The thing is, if I ask you what's Bruno Fernandes' best position, realistically, where would it be?
On the bench.
Exactly. But if on the pitch, where's his best position? He's a Frank Lampard second striker, isn't it? You want him in the box.
He's more of a striker. He kind of he's got a better passing range than somebody like Bellingham. But I said it on my channel. I feel Bellingham's a striker. He's not a midfielder. He don't have the attributes to be a midfielder.
I don't like him in the midfield. You know what it is, yeah. I think
but
you're
even then, bro. I think he's more a super sub, bro. I think Bruno Fernandes is perfect. If you need a goal, because that's where he thrives. XG. If you need a goal, throw him on. He's gonna create a bunch of chances. More time. You know what I mean? One of them go in, bro. Because he's a risk player.
Yeah, he's a risky player. Yeah, he is. The thing is, you don't set up around him enough. You need technical, athletic players for Bruno Fernandes to be successful. You need people that can run. Yeah, they're powerful and they're technically sound because he ain't got all of that in his game. He's not a guy to carry the ball. But the thing is, the guy's like 30 years old now. It's too late to build a team around him. It's failed. It's failed.
Decision making in the final third as well. The amount of times he sees players clear, nobody marking him, he'll take some stupid shot. That's what I hate about him. His IQs, footballing IQs, he's dumb. But because he's risky, of course it's going to come off. Out of 20 chances, one of them's going to pop off because that's what he'll do. He'll keep getting the ball, keep trying to spam the goal. One of them will go in. But ultimately, as a team, he breaks down your counter-attack. He doesn't bring other players into the game. He doesn't travel well with the ball. He complains instead of staying on his feet and then trying to cross it into the box. The guy is a liability, bro. And then
that's what I keep saying. He's
rubbish.
I call him. My man said it right there. Sorry, where's his name? Jordan. Big up Jordan. Yeah, net negative on the team. The thing is, for all the crap he does on his turnovers, people find that, you know what? I'm not even trying to just say on him. I'm just trying to talk about the team collective and what annoys me about him. It's the fact, right? There could be one simple ball, but he wants to do the hero ball. But the thing is, fans will see the one hero thing that he's done that worked out, but don't want to go and criticize the other things that he hasn't done that hasn't contributed to dominating a game. That's what my annoying part about him. And the fact is, fans need to stop thinking about Bruno thinking he's this world-class player that he isn't, because he's not. You got to start building a team around Kobe and what's good for Kobe and how he's going to succeed. Because Bruno and Kobe is not unfortunately, there's not a 6 in the world right now available that could do everything for a 6. Powerful Rodri, basically. Rodri, basically. Let me know how many more there are. That's not a balanced midfield because he's not press resistant type of player. He is a technical footballer in a way because he's got technique, but he's not that kind of midfielder. That's why I like a midfielder that want to dominate. This is why I love Ødegaard so much, because you know what? He's changed his game a little bit. I wouldn't call him a 10. He looks like more of an advanced 8 these days. But the thing is, he can hold his own and he's got balance. And no one's tackling him. He can be frustrating at times, but he contributes to the team effort. That's why you dominate. You need maybe a little bit more goals out of him potentially, but that's the annoying thing. This is why I cannot see if Saudi comes in with an offer. I would personally offload him if it means we get enough money to go and replace him. I would love an Eze at my club in the 10. I would do nasty things for Eze to be in the 10. Nasty things, unspeakable damage, bro. And not on this hat, by the way. None of that.
Bro, respectfully, yeah, I see this guy. I watch him for Man United and I watch him for Portugal, bro. He does the same stupidness, bro. This guy, yeah. Listen, he's a fellow countryman of mine, yeah. I could be biased. I'm not gonna be biased because at the end of the day, yeah, this guy is not good enough, bro. He's not good enough. What is the job of the number 10? Yes, to chip in with goals, yeah. But you're supposed to create chances, bro. This guy, most of the time, He takes away good counter-attacking opportunities. But because he'll bag 2 out of 20 chances, people keep feeding him the ball. He's wasting opportunities, bro. It's not a good conversion rate. It's not a good conversion rate. You can't be having that many chances. It takes you that many chances to bag a goal. And then you see, man, basic things from a flipping 10. You see, man, in space, you don't pass the ball. The same thing I say about Bellingham, bro. Bellingham, the same thing. What does he provide for the front three? What does he provide for Harry Kane, bro? What he does, he gets in the box. He's a decent finisher. He may score. Other than that, he ain't doing nothing. He's losing the ball in dangerous positions. He's always trying to dribble past 2-3 players. He can't do it. Then he's shooting from mad positions. Bro, what these players, yeah? Bro, nah, bro. Your team needs fluidity. And if players are going to take chances, they've got to be calculated chances. You can't just be kicking the ball for no apparent reason, bro, and then just letting pressure come back on you. I'm sorry, bro. That guy is not a good player, bro. But listen, everyone's got their opinion. You can have your opinion.
What do you think? You know him way more than me, because I was going to ask that as well, yeah? João Neves, because I see mad, like PSG and us were linked with it, but I don't see this guy. For me, he's not worth 85 million at all. I think he's got potential as a destroyer, but I don't even know if I'd call him a destroyer, you know. But he's a handful, I'd say. What's actually your opinion on him? Because I'm not gonna sit here and act like I watch bare Benfica games. I watch him in the Champions League, and that's it. That's it.
You're buying him, yeah? What position are Man United thinking of playing him?
Because I know they thought of him as a DM. Facts. and I looked at him and
whoever's doing your scouting, yeah.
No,
I hope they stay there forever, bro. I hope they stay there forever.
We don't want to know more yet. We don't want to know more yet. And I know that, yeah. But, bro, like, whoever was scouting him at the time, I'm thinking the guy looks more like an 8 than a 6. He likes to get further forward and win the ball kind of high up rather than in the fan. Have you seen this? I've seen this guy pick up in the first phase, and I'm not convinced either.
Do you know what with him, yeah? His development, yeah, when I see him at Benfica, his development is behind someone like a Renato Sanchez and a João Felix. Like, he's not a nailed on starter for Benfica. He's still very raw. And when I say very raw, I know everyone says that about young players, yeah. The thing is, Benfica tried to play him as a DM. Didn't work. They needed a DM. They don't have a DM. They played him as a DM. He couldn't do it, bro. He's always out of position, running back, trying to chase his man because he's never in line with his man. He's never shielding the back line. He cannot defend, for one. So there's no point when Man United are linked to him to be a DM. Oh,
that was dumb.
You might as well have a hologram. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't going to defend and shield your back line. Second of all, the only thing I see him actually good at is in the attack in the final third. So he's decent. He's a decent ball carrier. His passing is decent, and he likes to attack. If you allow him to attack, a bit like Xhaka, in that sense, don't give him no defensive role. Don't ask him to defend because he ain't going to do it. Let him attack. And sometimes he does some good stuff. And he's done it for Benfica. Everything I've seen good from João Neves, it's been attacking wise. As a defender, bro, he's not good enough. And even then, he's inconsistent. So I think he's more a central midfielder, more of a box-to-box midfielder. But this guy is not ready, bro. If you guys cash in on him, if Benfica cash in on him, Benfica are scumbags, bro. Because this guy is nowhere near what I would value João Neves, if I'll be real, 30 mil max.
I got a feeling that if PSG end up selling Agate to us, they'll go in for him. I think that's the replacement. But I don't. That's what I've seen, anyways. But I don't think he's worth all that money. Not whatsoever. Not at all. Not for me, anyways. I ain't seen enough. There's better players in your team. 100%.
Nah. Right now, there's no player at Benfica I would take at Arsenal.
Nah, there's probably not.
Antonio was another one. I saw you guys being linked to him. He ain't ready either.
You know what? He was my guy until I saw that portrait. You know what? I thought I liked what I saw. And then, you know what it is? The thing is, you can catch players in good moments. Then you catch them in their bad moments. His bad moments was bad. And I'm like, you're not ready for that Premier League step. I'm sorry, man. You're too young right now anyways. You know who I do like, though, is Alexander Barr. I like that player a lot. A lot. I think he's solid.
I hear that. Who else are you lot linked to?
So other than the guy and all that, it's just obviously there's that Branthwaite stuff, but there's this Tadibo kind of link. Like, apparently we're in court trying to do stuff, but that was like a week ago, like trying to overturn it or get it to go through, which I would like personally. I think Tadibo's a profile that Man United don't have. Like I said, the lick is quite fast. He's pacey, but the thing is, he's stiff when he turns. You know what I mean? A bit slow on the turn. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit in that like he's dope. But other than that, we need a different profile like Tadibo, fast in the back line and can defend wide areas. So other than that, it's all the left back situation and the midfield situation. But we ain't been linked to no right wingers. Or because I'm looking at this right wing area, and if Ahmad don't start, I'm gonna lose hair. I'm gonna be bald in the next year. I'm not joking. You're gonna see Vegeta hairline. I'm stressed. See, I cannot be watching Anthony anymore for any longer. If Ahmad doesn't start, I'm gonna be fuming. And the fact is, if you ask me who's going to be Ahmad's replacement, like let's say he does start all the time, who's going to be his replacement to be on the bench and that's going to come on for him? It might be Garnacho, but it might be Anthony. There's no market value for Anthony, you know. That might be, I'm not joking. He might go down as one of the worst, if not the worst transfer of all time in the Prem. Tell me someone different. Refresh my memory, someone, please. This is how far Man United have fallen.
Worse than Shevchenko?
This guy cost 80 million. Back then, Shevchenko was, at least he was not, I mean, inflation, whatever. Shevchenko got a few goals. Anthony's way worse.
Bro, no. Bebe, what about Bebe? How much is Bebe? How much Bebe go?
Not a lot.
No. Okay, because of price tag. Okay, cool.
It's price tag, man. It's price tag. Now, like Haku's not worse either. It's Anthony, man. Come on, let's be honest. No. Lukaku, bro. Lukaku just couldn't do it at the big clubs, bro. Remember when Lukaku at Everton and at West Brom? He was actually effective, but at the big clubs, we're talking about slim Lukaku though, man. The guy thought he was a beast and thought he was like feeling himself. I said, you know, I'm gonna put some timber on and become a target, man. That ruined everything for me, man. At Man United, you know that when he first came to Man United, man was trim. Yeah, he was.
Andy Carroll, because he went for big P's.
Yeah, but you can't compare to 80. But the thing is,
drink water. Now he's one. Drink water. Now he's one.
No.
Because he's one. Anthony's done something.
Yeah, but how much did drink water cost?
I don't know. Was it like 30 or something? I don't know. Let me know. Chat. Let me know. How much did he? I don't know.
35 million. You went for 35 million. Anthony, again, can I employ people? We paid 80 million for Anthony, and that was not with no bonuses included. No one can tell me anything worse than this. The thing is, Anthony's shown good moments, but it's not enough. The people got gassed about him because he was good on FIFA and he had a blue card. That's what people got gassed about.
I'm not having Leao over Martinelli, bro. Why are you even asking me, trying to wind me up?
Can I tell you, Leao is one of the most overrated footballers I know today, right now. And I'm not saying he's not a good player. I think he's a good player, but he's overrated heavily.
He's one of the most inconsistent players.
I call him he's a Portuguese Rashford.
Do you know what? Yeah, he has
the Perry version.
I've seen him do it. Yeah, the problem with Leao, yeah, as soon as he gets doubled up on, he don't know what he's doing. One-on-one, he can cook a play. I've seen him do it. Rashford can't cook you unless it's for pace. Yeah, I've seen Leao do it. The problem with Leao, I agree with you, he's inconsistent. And then you've got a fullback that don't overlap. Like Nuno Mendes was overlapping in the midfield, bro. So there was no width. Do you get what I'm saying? He was trying to release the ball, and it's like, man is running into like traffic. Why is Nuno Mendes running into the midfield? Why are you not running down the wing, stretching play? Do you know what I mean? Because as soon as you double up on Leao, that's it. He's done. He's too inconsistent, and his crossing needs a lot of work on. I just wouldn't take him, bro. Like I never suggested him because I never thought he kicked on. Like he went AC. I thought, okay, maybe you're gonna bro. Too inconsistent.
And they're asking for like 100 million.
Yeah, no, allow it. They can have it.
That's dead.
Yeah, no. I'm not that. The Portuguese Doku, bro. I'm not here for them.
He's not for that. Doku's way better for me. An ability, anyways. Doku's
Doku's another one, bro.
Nah, I like Doku, man.
Mad erratic, and there's nothing composed, and Doku he confuses himself, bro. When he runs, he looks like he's losing the ball.
Nah, he's cold. Nah, Jeremy Doku's cold, man. The thing is, it's like, don't get me wrong. I think he's got a lot to learn still. I think he's a bit raw still, in it. But I think there's a good base of player that you can teach still. You can get taught. I've seen Raheem Sterling get taught. It's just minor tweaks in his game that you can change to make him think that much better. With Leao, I don't know, man. The guy Doku can play right and left. That's the thing. He can play right, he can play left, and I love.
But he don't do nothing though. He's got no, bro. The guy's got no empire. He can't cross. His shooting needs work. He doesn't know how to get in the right spaces. He can't take on his man. He just fidgeting all around, bro. He's a fidget spinner, bro. But because he looks pacey, he looks calm. But bro, nothing.
No, his end product need work. But that's the same thing with Sterling at one point. Sterling at one point when he was very young, his end product needed a lot of work. And all you got to do is teach him to be in the right place at the right time. This is why see Pep. Yeah, he's gone for this 4 at the back, centre back kind of thing. He's absolutely bamboozled the league to think that you need a centre back at left back and right back now. Yeah, and all of a sudden the guy's got his right back come back. No, sorry, is the right back guy. What's his name? Kuto or something like Yan Kuto. And all of a sudden he's going for Savio. Looks like he's staying in the team. He's going back to direct wingers. I don't want to face a team like City on a transition. I'm not even gonna lie. He's going back to the old school kind of stuff. I think it will suit Doku more this year because obviously with how they used to play, you have to hold the width. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore as much. Transition, I think Pep's he's gonna cook next season with some of these players. Maybe they need some time to learn, innit? But I think you're gonna see a different style of play.
But I feel like players like that though, Daps, yeah. I keep calling him Daps, but I say that. I was reading the comment like that, Kaz, yeah, is Pep hid the deficiencies of Sterling. It's not because he's great, it's because he was coached to do the basic things correctly. But really, as an individual, when now you have to go to Chelsea and show your individual brilliance, you get found out. Why? Because as a player, you are limited. Your reading of the game without coaching is not good enough. Your delivery ain't good enough. You were just getting put in the right place at the right time so many times that you're scoring chances, bro. But as soon as you have to carry a player, trust me, just like Sterling, just like you said, he can't carry the player. He can't carry a team because he ain't going to do that.
Yeah. No, I hear it. But the thing is, he's still getting medals. At least, isn't it? The thing is, he's still getting medals. He's still going to be effective. He's still going to do what he needs to do.
I don't know.
I like them sort of wingers. The thing is, clearly you lot are wanting some sort of left winger, which I find kind of baffling. I thought you'd go for a striker this year. Like I thought Gyökeres is right there. I don't know what you think of Gyökeres, but I think he's a good profile. Maybe the price is, I don't know, it doesn't convince Arsenal that much. But if you want to hit a player that's like him, who drifts off to the left and everything, I thought Gyökeres is like tailor made for somewhere like Arsenal right now. Guy that can do the link up and drift off and do all that kind of stuff. Why are you looking for a left winger? I don't know. Are you not convinced by your left side? Like obviously Trossard and Martinez. I think Martinez had a stinky season. Don't get me wrong, injury and stuff. But I feel like he's due a good season, isn't it?
If we get rid of him, I don't care. If we keep him, if he performs like that next season, I want him out. That's how I'm on. Like he's had some good seasons, but he needs to kick on. People talk about Saka, yeah, but this guy in terms of numbers, he's behind him, bro. You know what I mean? And he was a young player, but this guy needs to. If Saka needs to up his numbers, which is something that we asked of Saka, and he's been upping his numbers. This guy's way behind, bro. There's no excuse for me. Yeah, he's another one, limited player, bro, easily replaceable. Runs around with his head down. His decision making in the final third ain't that great, but you give him a bit of space, then he can do some damage. Limited player. We got a lot of limited players, to be honest. Limited player, bro.
My squad's full of it. Don't you worry. Yeah, my squad is full of it, and I'm sick of it. Wan-Bissaka, I got people in my group chat telling me like, "Oh, you should like Joey, who's been in there as well. I think you should keep Wan-Bissaka for one more year." Why? He does one thing well and everything else trash. He's got the most unorthodox dribbling I've ever seen. I've never known a player, a professional footballer, to dribble more of their instep than even on the top of their foot. Do you get that? Who dribbles with their instep? If you play ball, you know you don't dribble with your instep. My man dribbles with the instep.
But that's what I'm saying. Man said Saka's overrated. If you want to look at left-footed,
was it Joey? You said in a group chat, Joey, about keeping Wan-Bissaka for one more year, or was it you or Pater? One of you two were saying it, so don't try it, fam. With a homegrown guy, you should do it because of homegrown. Fuck the homegrown. Go get a guy that can do the thing and can play football. I'm tired of players that are limited, man. It makes me sick. I need to see something. Because imagine, Delo's out. And all of a sudden, what's our replacement? It's Wan-Bissaka. If I'm playing against Arsenal, all of a sudden, you think Arsenal's scared to play against Wan-Bissaka when we're going to attack? No. No chance. No chance. No chance.
No, I hear that. Well, I mean, what business would make you happy for Man United? Like, what's your ideal transfer window? Even if you can't think of a player for that position.
I'm telling you now, I would sack off 80% of the team.
Right, you're so toxic and negative. Hey, listen, you heard it here first, man.
I'm not joking. When me and Mons went through it, I think I'd named 7, 8 play. I think I named about 4 or 5 players, 4 players that should be starting, or maybe 5, maybe, and then like 3 on the bench. The rest of them sack them off. I'm not joking. I've had enough of it. It's all dead food. I got top reds twerking for McTominay. I've got Brexiteers on Maguire and why he's got a good centre back because he had a decent season for us last year coming off the bench. He's got no pressure off the off the flipping not having the armband. Meaty skirmishes. I have to have. This is why I don't go into group chats no more with Man United fans, because it's just a meaty skirmish. Why am I? I used to have Wes Brown come off the bench. Wes Brown, you know, people that are actually good footballers and know what they're doing, know their job, no matter where they go. And now I have to accept 80 million Maguire on the bench. Not spoken about enough. I'm not having that. Lindesoft. It's a
Saha on the bench and them man there.
This is where it is. But I understand if you can't get rid of him now, innit? But he's got 1 year left on his contract with a club option. If you can't get rid of him now, that's shocking. It's time to move. The thing is, the fans want so much, and they want us to kick on and be the old Man United, but yet you want to keep them like Maguire and Scott McTominay. Oh, Scott McTominay would be a good bench option for who? For what? When he comes on, we play like we got 10 men. We're tracking back. We score late goals. Who gives a shit? That's you're doing your job, but the job's not good enough. I just hate, you know, I just hate mid players, innit? They try to compare Scott McTominay, Darren Fletcher. How dare you? How dare you? Anyways, I'm not usually this like poor on Man United, but it's just again, if you're a United fan in here, look, if you're a United fan, I don't care if you're a rival fan, innit? If you're a rival fan, you can go suck on two nuts, innit? But the thing is, with the Man United part, when I talk about it, it's been 12 years since I've seen a title. And yet I need to accept a few players that you like because you think they're me. Bro, the bar is low. The bar's so low. And it's boring.
What would you do? What would you do if you was at my stage, 20 years, going on 21 years?
I can't lie, I'd be you. I think I'm not joking. I don't even think I could even do YouTube if that was the case. I'd be fuming, man. The thing is, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I know you've been 2 decades, and don't get me wrong, people can have the difference of being positive, negative, however you want to label it about it. But the thing is, I'm born as a winner, innit? So, and I'm a sore loser. If I've seen my club miss out by 2 points in 2 years in a row, and not even get like a good cup run in that time as well, to not even have signed, not even a Wembley trip, yeah, I'd be in I like what Arsenal are doing. Like, don't get me wrong, I think they're building something great, but it's like, if Man United done that and didn't win nothing, I'd get in the back of the van. I've had enough.
You're saying that we're building something great. There was news today about someone put an article out saying that
building, you're built. No one can tell me you're still building. You're built. This is what you are. This is your product. This is what you got. Now, what have you got to show for it? If you can't go and get top talent like Eze and all that kind of stuff to come and fill in the shoes. The thing is, I'm hearing Eze in like the left 8 in it, and I'm thinking I've never seen Eze in the left 8. You're going to get more out of Eze when he's in like a 10 position. So I don't kind of understand that part, and I'll have that discussion tomorrow in the afternoon. That's what I'm feeling like. Why have you not gone all out and gone and splashed on like a Bruno Gomes or something like that? They want like 85 to 89 minutes. Go pay it if you got the money. It makes your team 10 times harder to play against and 10 times better. I would be in that position personally. I know you've had 100 million pound player. There's no reason not to have another one. 80 million pound player. There's Gyökeres right there, bro, and there's Ivan Toney right there. It would make your team elevate. The thing is, I feel like some Arsenal fans, you're too fixated on building what's good on the bench as an option, what's good to come off the bench. Sometimes it's like, what about the first teamer that forces the man to go on the bench? That improves your bench naturally. Depth is nice. First teamers that are good are better.
But people don't want to see their favorite player on the bench. It's the same with England. Yeah, the reason that Foden's put out on the left is because you're trying to accommodate for Bellingham because he's a star boy. But let's take away his name. Really and truly, Foden as a baller is levels above him. Levels above him, bro.
If I've been saying drop Kane and Bellingham for a minute.
Do you get me?
For the whole tournament, I said play Tony, play Foden at 10. You can go play Anthony Gordon, do whatever you want. How Trent doesn't start, how James wasn't picked, it's beyond me. But you know what?
Because people care more about their opinion on a player than what's best for the club. I love Saka, yeah. I think he is a good player. I don't think he's world class. I think he's a good player. I've always said he's not even on the level of Alexis Sanchez. I saw that guy create things for us by himself. Take a hold of a game and just slap it top bins consistently. And as an overall team, he was in a worse Arsenal team. And yet he was still being able to perform by himself most of the time. And he only had really Ozil that he could play off.
By the way, I've never seen Bellingham play in a 10 in his career. Not for Birmingham, not for Real Madrid, and not for Dortmund. So why is he in the 10 now?
But this guy's not a 10.
He's not
The
a
guy's
10.
not a 10.
He's
But
I'm telling
this
people,
is what I'm saying,
he's
yeah?
a 9. He's a 9.
These
or he's a
man ride out so much, yeah. Like I like Saka, yeah. Guess what? If we get a better player than Saka, bench him. If the player is better and more consistent, gives us more goals, is more versatile in terms of being able to take on a man and not just always look to Odegaard or look to just cut on the left and try and slap it, bro, that player plays. I don't care if I like you. If we got a better player that leads me to major honors, you can go on the bench. What the problem is now, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, these man, yeah, care more about, oh, well, I told you that Odegaard's world class, so he must be played. He must be the player. That's what it is, bro. So they don't want better than Odegaard because they've told you that Odegaard's the best. So they're scared for us to go get better because the bench is their boy. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay.
To be fair, I don't know what's better than Odegaard in the control. Like he's more like a dictator controller type player. Hey, I don't know what's really better out there. I don't think that needs to be the focus though, in my opinion. But more than that, I hear what you're saying. You should always be striving for the better. If you can fix it, I don't know, man, how you want to label it. The thing is, though, on the whole England approach, it doesn't matter how it is because it's coming home. If people don't know, you need to know right now. It's coming home. Big up to all my semi-finalists out there.
When England scored, someone recorded me. I walked off, and someone said, "Oh, look at Northside with his Wenger coat."
was it Patrick? I think it might have been Patrick.
I need to get that video.
It might be Patrick. It might have been Patrick. But what's it called? Big up to all my semi-finalists. Hold tight, Northside, and it my semi. Oh wait, never mind. Anyways. You would have went through anyways. Let me be real. Spain are gonna pop you. Yeah, man, it's looking good right now. I can't lie. Like I'm gonna have arguments with my granddad. It's all good, Dutch man. You know what I'm saying? We got wars. My granddad don't like me right now, but I don't care.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be calling you and I'll be calling Lee when you man don't win it. You keep talking.
Yeah. I look. I keep telling people, isn't it? Yeah, it's written in the stars, isn't it? Whether you like astronomy or not. It's the world's against you right now. Fate is there. It's coming home somehow, some way. It's happening. Call it deluded. I call it calculated. You know, I thought Switzerland were the best team in the best footballing team bar Spain. They're out. I thought Austria had the best coach in the whole tournament. They're out. Koeman's been getting absolutely chomped, playing shit, and with next man that shouldn't be starting. Like, how is Van der Ven not even in there? Man's through. We can say numerous things. Portugal, with all their ballers that they got, they had their time. They thought they can go through in penalties and do it all over again, have a dusty tournament. They're out. Just saying, innit? People's favorites. It's all coming to a wrap.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Just there's a saying in Game of Thrones. The North remembers, yeah? The North remembers. You keep talking. Because I'm telling you right now, yeah, you see your tears. The jokes are going to be running. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be doing a watch along, yeah. And don't get me wrong, yeah. I'll be doing my watch along on TIFO.
It's coming home.
If you man think I'm going to answer any phone call, you're mistaken.
We don't need to because I'm going to clip you after this show.
That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Nah, listen, this is what I'm saying. Northside stock, bro.
And guess what? I guess what? And they got murked. The snow was the one that's around the half Targaryen. Anyways, on that note, if you ain't seen episode 4 of House of Dragons, I tell you, man, go watch it right now. That episode is elite. Because if you lot keep telling me right now that England is not coming on, I'm gonna ruin it all for you right now with a spoiler. That's the game we're playing. Play Game of Thrones with me.
Don't.
Yeah.
Listen.
Thank you.
I need to watch that episode. I ain't seen it.
It's cold. Let me tell you now, yeah. And it goes off.
He's made the list. He doesn't know. I'm just leaving it. I'm leaving it. You know, you got to pick your time. You know what I mean? There's right times. You know, this is not the time. You're gonna be telling me that Portugal ain't in it, England. This is not the time. It's not the time.
Well, anyone knows, anyways. The north side, they guess what they had to do. All the what they called it, the wildlings. That they had to come to the south side to survive. How about that one? The north might remember, but they all had to come to the south anyways. So what is this? You're coming to the south side. England is coming home, innit?
It's coming home. Were you saying this at the start of the Euros?
Yep. I'm being dead serious.
When you get knocked out, you know I'll do my research.
Go on, do it. I've been doing it. I said it don't matter. It's all coming out.
I'm telling you right now, yeah. I'm telling you right now, you're not learning, bro. England are not doing anything, bro.
That's what you think. But
You're
when we
not
go,
doing
when we go,
anything.
when we go through in it, I hope you invite me to the same stream.
I invite you. I invite you.
I invite you. How about this? I don't even know if I'm doing a reaction to it. I hope you're doing a reaction to it. Invite me. And you know what? Have Lee on it as well. You can have a double fuckery on that because we're going through.
Nah, it's not about going through. You're gonna win it, bro. No one cares about this. Ain't
Yeah, no.
Arteta,
Bro,
bro.
we get there when we get there. But let's get fast
That's when
Netherlands
we
first,
get there.
which
When
we're
we get
doing.
there.
We're gonna
I'll
get
talk
there. No,
to
don't worry.
you
We're gonna get there.
when-
But I'm talking Netherlands. We're getting through anyways. No penalties. Win on 90 minutes.
No,
I
no
don't
worries.
bet.
I'm talking about winning it.
I don't bet. You don't. I don't bet.
You don't bet. You don't bet. Yeah, you don't bet. You don't bet. But yeah, man, no worries, Kaz. We'll revisit this conversation. No worries, because you're talking like England gonna win it. Cool, no problem.
Are Portugal winning it?
No, and I called
Why?
it from the start of the competition. Because
So we're both
Martinez is a
consistent.
bum and Ronaldo's a bum, and your boy Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese flipping Basil Brush, that guy ain't doing nothing either. That's the problem, bro. So
I don't mind
the two Portuguese white chicks, bro. The Wayne brothers, the two Portuguese white chicks. You know what I'm saying? And who did they play for? Your club. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much for stinking out my nation. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen.
Man said, this is what I'm saying. Is that what I have to hear? Bergwijn masterclass. Whatever, man. See, this is what I'm saying. Is this what I'm dealing with? Bergwijn. Let Luke Shaw when he starts. Let him lock him up, man.
Listen, people, man. Listen. Kaz, love for jumping on.
It's
Always
blessed, man.
love.
Always, man.
Listen, people. Never a foul. The link to the channel is in the title. Make sure you like and subscribe. And let the people know what you guys got coming up, bro.
Just transfer news and debates. You already know, like, the thing is, sometimes it's dusty. So you got to come through with whatever you can do, man. The brain's on overdrive sometimes. You got to put out content, but I don't like putting out shit. That's the thing. So I won't. That's why I
can't do the goddamn talk.
I would have put that on Never a Foul channel. That's different. But if someone wants to invite me to Galdem Talk, you know, actually, wait, she might be watching. Let me not talk too much.
Yeah. All right, cool. No Galdem Talk. You know what I mean? No Galdem Talk.
No. I'm gonna get in trouble with it.
Listen, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Never a Foul. We're gonna redirect now to Monts. So make sure you like and subscribe and tell Monts Northside Raid. You know what I mean? Kaz said it's coming home. So make sure you tell him that. We're redirecting to Monts right now. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Love.
Don't let Man United finish above any of you people, whoever you support. Don't let it happen, because I'm going to remember some names in it. I've got our screenshots. You got to remember, there's a Never a Foul receipt channel. Trust me, it's been loaded. It has been loaded. You, man, are involved in the chat too. Screenshots. They'll be included.
Yeah, any top gooners, man, send it my way, because I can always do extra cooking. You know what I mean? There's always.
If you want to react to a receipt, I've got plenty of Deji videos. I've got plenty. Bro, I've got untold. I got folders. I'm not joking. I've got folders. If I show you how much folders names I've already got already, Ches, Don, Monts, all of them. I've got folders and people that said so. I'm clipping them up.
Season predictions. That's what I want. Because you see, it's a long season, yeah. Man, forget what they say, innit? That's how I caught them out last year. Season prediction, clip it up. I'm telling you right now. You'll see how many top gooners, yeah, that come on your channel, yeah, all start flipping, changing the narrative, bro.
No, that's the thing. You know, the one that does that the most is Ches and George. They try to flip it on you and try to say, I didn't say that. When did I say that? No, I've got you this time. The thing is, you can't make a prediction yet. No one's made no signings like that officially, innit? It's a bit too difficult.
You wait. Let them get excited. 1-2 sign, start getting excited. You know what I mean? Let them get excited.
Preseason.
Yeah, preseason. Oh, he's looking crazy.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I got so gassed with Man United. I called us to finish second last year.
This is it. And you man are gonna back him with the England thing, yeah? It's long for you.
Wait, back who?
Back England.
Yeah, standard.
What do you mean? Yeah, standard. What have you man ever done in your lifetime?
If anyone knows in international ball,
yeah. And you remember 04, yeah?
If anyone understands international ball, you can't memorize bare matches that got a good football in it. Shit football wins you the tournament, unfortunately. That's just the way it goes. Okay, sometimes cool. That's the same. Unless you're Spain,
no problem, no excuse.
Yeah, look at you, man. You man got penalty shoot after penalty shoot after penalty shoot and an header goal, bro. You won it under that Hugo. What's his name, brother? Stanton
yeah, we actually had a striker that was banging goals, bro. Harry Kane ain't even involved in the game. He might as well be on the bench, bro.
I'm just saying, innit? The guy that won it was Edna, man.
No worries. There's no excuse.
Yeah, calm. I didn't say this excuse. Either way, Southgate needs to get. He's getting sacked. He's leaving anyway, so I don't give a shit. I'm winning. I always make sure I've got insurance policy I don't win, Southgate sacked. I win, Southgate still's gonna leave anyways. It's not sacked, but leaving. So I'm winning either way. I'm good, but we are winning, so it's all good. Like I said, I need to win 1 Euro or 1 World Cup in my lifetime. I don't give a shit about England no more. I don't even care. I'll just vibe. I've seen it. I've seen it. Some of you lot, wherever you're from,
I've seen it. Have you seen it?
I know, yeah, I know, but yeah.
I've seen it, but you're talking a lot. So man said all you have to see is 1 Euro.
I know, and by the end of this week, by the end of this week, I'll match that.
You'll match that, yeah?
I'll match that.
I don't even talk about the Nations League. It's like the International Europa Conference. But you ain't even won that. Like
I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit, but please don't glorify
you don't give a crap, you still can't win it.
Who's glorifying that?
You still can't win it.
You lot are watching that. You know the bar's low, man. It's like the Club World Cup that they're trying to glorify. It's the same shit.
Not really. The bar is low with a nation like England that can never get over the line. Last time you did it.
I agree. But where are you right now, Northside?
If the bar is low with us, who the hell are you? But yeah, you lot are the favourites. And you're talking about, bro. I'm telling you. I'm
just saying. How can
I don't want to admit it, but Spain, I reckon they're gonna do it, bro.
I don't know. I'm saying it's like I don't know how you can hate from the outside when you can't even get in. You're out. You're out. Northside. Word to Chris Brown.
It's fine.
Yeah, out. I said word to Chris Brown, innit?
I know, but when we talk about European trophies, what do you always say to Arsenal? Even though we're looking better than you right now, but you've never won it. Yeah, same energy. You've never won the Euros. Until you do, you can't chat to me.
I'm chatting to you right now.
I said, listen, big up, man. Listen, big up. Make sure you like and subscribe to Never a Foul. Redirecting to Mons in a bit familiar. Love.